minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Springfield Cardinals. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Corey Avalos will step in now. Here comes a 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Terry Hills will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. Jose Chapman digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Lipscomb is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jose Chapman will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Hard hit to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Lon Dunbar will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Corey Avalos will stand in. 1 for 2. He tripled and scored back in the first. Here comes a 1-2. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Chapman is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The batter, center fielder.
Jose Chapman will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. Base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Into the box, Lon Dunbar. Runner goes for second. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Come on, big guys. Keep driving.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
The 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, you know what he really wants to do is hit this one airborne so he can at least drive in that runner from third. But he was nearly able to touch them all himself as he winds up with this ball off the wall out there. He's going to cruise into second with an RBI double.
Tom Hackman is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Gary Haubrick will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second, plus you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game might get turned on its ear.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Chapman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter.
Jose Chapman will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, nobody. Hey, easy on now. Here we go.
Here's the 1-0. Now a ball lying towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic one going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's going to tough out all game long.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runner back safely.
Hey, drive this guy in. Here we go. Hey, let it fly.
Now here's the first pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. He's set, now the pitch. Squaring again here as this time he steers one fair to the left side. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You might have thought for a split second there that he was going to go after the lead runner over at third base. But instead, he stops and decides not to risk it and takes that sure out at first.
Into the box now, Fisher Asuncion, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's the 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, it usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Matt Schaefer step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through this.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he will score as well. A huge job to come through there, and this ball game is tied here late. Chris Gonzalez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Chapman could get a shot to win it here, although with a couple of bases open, they could afford to work around him if they want. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Just one run to make it official, and they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just